That's all right, that's all right. So, the board reorganization, we need a motion to have Mark maybe appointed as chairperson for 2025.
I'll make that a motion.
Okay, I'll second it. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right, congratulations, Mark.
You lucky
I
guy.
was gonna deny it.
We've done it again.
I know. It's kind of a railroad situation here,
I was
so
gonna say you're outnumbered.
Pretty much.
that's okay. All right.
Well, your meeting.
All right, so I will take a motion for the approval of the agenda and the minutes.
Oh, you need a vice chair too.
Oh, we need a vice chair, all right. Is there a nomination for the vice chair?
I'll motion to make Enos Lilberg vice chair.
And a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 So then you're out of
Congratulations.
luck next year.
What's that?
So then you're out of luck next year.
Yeah.
There you go, perfect, all right, thank you. That's all we need right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now I will take approval for the agenda and the minutes.
So moved.
I'll second it.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. Okay, appointments. We got the list here, I guess, right?
I think this is the last stuff for him to sign. And we talked about those other things last week.
Yep.
Yeah, this is last year's list.
Yeah, we just,
Yeah.
I got the,
it's kind of a guideline.
We just gotta
We just have a couple that have multiple
yeah, we just gotta figure out the multiple.
applicants, right?
Well, are we doing, we gotta do public health later, that's not part of this.
that's in there too.
Is that in there too?
Yeah.
I noticed that was at the end of the,
Let me get to the page.
okay.
Okay, we're,
Star two, system.
okay. Whoever's replacing Diane and Miley.
We have Mark Tomlinson and Stephanie Perkins.
Board of Health.
Yep.
Mark, you're on the Board of Health. Stephanie's interested, is that correct?
I think she is, yeah.
Okay.
I called her, she said she was. I don't know, Mark still is, but Stephanie would be a good, good candidate.
I guess with her nursing and
Right.
medical experience, I'd make it.
I think they both-
I'd approve.
I think they'd both be good candidates.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so too.
I think they do a
Right.
great job.
Like her nursing experience, like you say, and, she should be able to do it most of full-time to it. I mean, Mark probably could too, if he's called out on something or. doing
He's
things.
close.
He's close, and he does help out a lot there, he
Yeah.
helps out the girls there, I appreciate that, but, yeah, that's what I'd agree. Is there a second?
We can just do motion for everybody at once.
You did,
Okay.
you did a motion for Stephanie?
Well, we can do them all at once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're okay with
Gotcha.
putting Stephanie on,
I'm okay with
it.
Stephanie, I'm on the middle of the stream on both, I think they
Yeah.
both do a fine job, so if you wanna make Stephanie in there, that's
Yeah.
fine with me.
And we can approve the final list.
And then you roll another, 3 years, cause you're up to.
Oh, yippee.
Then we got county
Next.
zoning,
Commission of Veterans Affairs, Phil Hackbart.
He's,
oh,
You just reappoint?
Yep,
Yep, okay,
that's fine.
weed commissioner for another year.
yep.
We just did medical examiner, so we're good with that.
Good to go.
We'll talk about Rich in a little bit.
Okay, that's a separate one, or is he part of this?
Conservation, I didn't, usually they send in an application, but I know Sam was interested again, so, Sam Walk could be
Oh.
up again.
Okay, we have to reappoint him.
Hey, I need to put your name in as the IT guy now.
Oh,
Okay, eminent domain, we are,
we okay there?
we need somebody
We need
for
somebody.
Clara, and I think that's it.
Oh,
Cause Clara wanted to be done at year end.
okay.
So that's a real estate or a licensed real estate salesperson, broker or salesperson.
anybody know of any more realtors?
I don't.
Say that
I don't
again,
either.
real estate broker or sales?
Licensed real estate salespeople.
So a real estate
Real
person.
estate agent, basically, I guess.
I think we've got them, most all of them. I know Jordan Hilgeson, whether he wants to do it or not, I don't know. Heard back, but.
Tossing it around.
Unless you wanna give him a call and remind him.
Right,
I already talked to him once about
Yeah,
it, but, you
I
know,
mean, the office is right,
yeah,
not too far, so if you
if
haven't
he's
seen
not
an
interested, he's not
application.
interested, but maybe he
Yeah.
forgot.
right.
I don't know. I don't have the faintest idea.
The only other one I know of, she's already over by Grafton, she's already on. Andrea that works with Chris Gordon, so
Right.
Chris is on, Julie Robb's on. Everybody, if there we got the other, Heimbach for Manly.
Is there any realtors that got their license that we don't know about, they don't
That's the thing.
advertise? Like somebody at one of your banks?
That's the thing.
Sometimes, I don't know if auctioneers do or not, you know, when they auction off property,
Yeah,
if you have to
some
have a
do.
real estate
Some
license
do.
for that, or how that works, but I don't know any auctioneers in town anymore.
What about
either.
like, or is he already on there? I can't think of his name. He's on civil too,
Yeah.
Jerry Olson.
Oh, Jerry?
And we got Jerry on a couple years for civil, he's an auctioneer. I'm
He's an
pretty sure.
auctioneer, but yeah. I
Is he,
don't know if he's
is he a
ever-
real estate
I
person?
don't know.
But does he have
I've never
estate?
seen him do a real estate auction, I guess. I mean, it was just a thought, cause I know there's an acreage.
Oh, he's already on
He's
there.
already probably on there.
Yeah, he's on there.
He's on
Darn.
several.
He'd be on there with probably real estate knowledge or sort of.
Yeah, or knowledge of real estate.
With the
I think.
bankers.
So bankers would qualify. I don't know if any of them would want.
I don't know of any other realtors.
And maybe we just need to open it up and, I mean, this isn't set, you don't have to have each specific, or the same amount of people in each specific category, so maybe we just have to open it up, I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, what do you do if you don't have a real estate person, then you just have to
I
get somebody with some knowledge as far as.
I doubt they let you go backwards and not have one less, right?
Still have to
Right.
fulfill the.
You still have to fulfill it.
Yeah. We need 28 residents.
There you go.
20 residents.
But if there's no.
If we can't find a
specifics-
realtor, we're just gonna have to find somebody that's got maybe some knowledge.
No specifics on the amount of,
I don't think so, we've kept it pretty even, but I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask the county attorney, I'm not an attorney.
I have no idea.
well,
Okay,
let's keep
next.
searching.
Okay, zoning. Jeff Gorbel's up and Dave Quisley is up and doesn't wanna do it anymore.
And we have two applications, Dan Gordon and Sue Loken.
For, other than,
To
yeah.
fill
Other than
to fill
Jeff.
Quisley's spot, Jeff said
Yep.
he'd want to do it.
Well, I think that Jeff Gorbel, considering he does most of the homework and all that kind of stuff, we need to reappoint him for sure.
I agree.
And I lean towards Sue Loken because we have two in Danville, we have one in Barton, one in Kensett, so if we get Dan, we got another one in Barton. And I thought we were gonna kinda get 5 from different
Trying to
townships
spread it out.
as we spread it out.
It'd be
And
nice
we're,
to get
and we're losing Heartland right now, so she would pick up Heartland for us. We'd at least keep from doubling up on the
Dan
townships.
Gordon, wouldn't he be further,
Dan Gordon's for.
No, not when you look in the plat book,
he'd open
he's in
stuff
Barton.
up.
I would think so, he'd be outside of the original, I guess,
Yeah,
trying to
because
get
Kathy
people
is-
from
Kathy
outside
is
the
too.
original.
Cause Kathy Myers Barton.
She's
Yeah, I don't
Barton,
know how close they are, but yeah,
they're pretty
Then at
close,
least
he's
you
just
have
south
two,
of
but
her.
at least you have two that aren't in the original.
original district is what I look at, but.
And the other thing that I look at is, you've got 3 in your district, you've got 1 now in your district. I have no representation from Grover Heartland. I should get at least 1 representation. So, that's my opinion on it. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Nothing against Dan. I think he-
Right, no, it's nice to get.
I'm trying to spread it out.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see it open up more too, unfortunately, there's nobody other than.
Yeah, if we could find somebody
Silverlake
from
and
Lincoln or
Bristol.
Union or Deer Creek, something like
Should
that.
you leave it open?
Could be. I don't know who to ask over that way, I've asked a couple times, I had some people in Bristol, but they said no, they didn't wanna mess with it, so. That's,
Yeah, I mean, I'd say we got 2 options, let's appoint one of them because look where we're at with other stuff, we don't, not many people, it's hard to find
Yeah, we-
appointments for some others, you know, I guess if you got them that wanna do this, then.
It's very seldom that we get to choose.
Right. So,
I like Dan, but that's easier now, so. Like I said, I'd like to get somebody in the western part of the county, but nobody said yes, so.
Right. Yeah, and I'm fine with either one, so. Guess we're gonna draw them out of a hat. Seem fair?
We can do that, or I can make a
And I-
motion and it'll just get turned down.
I do agree, I mean, your district doesn't have representation, I do understand.
Well, I'll make a motion that we appoint Jeff Gorbel and Sue Loken.
So the whole western part of the county doesn't have representation.
I understand that too.
And I have no problem with getting somebody, but right now you do have two candidates. So that's my motion out there right now.
I'll second it.
Okay, and moved in second. Any further discussion?
I say we leave it open then, let's give it one more month.
Okay.
I can try a couple more people over in the western part of the county, see what we come up with too, and, keep the candidates we got, and then we can come back and do it again.
Well, let's do Jeff now, cause we're all in
Okay,
agreement
well,
on
first,
that.
Yeah.
I'll call for a vote.
Yep, I make a motion to do Jeff as,
Let's vote on the one we got first.
Let's see it.
Oh,
So all those
okay.
in favor of the motion, say aye.
aye.
Opposed? Nay.
Nay.
Okay, motion will fail. All right.
Now I'll make a motion to reappoint Jeff Gorbel for County Zoning Commission.
I'll second that.
All right. And moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I'll vote nay, for now. Okay, motion will carry. Okay, so where we at now?
I gotta catch up. Okay, zoning board of adjustment, I did get you saw Dan Robs, he's just up to read.
He's just up, he's okay with it, okay?
Okay, and the next one is civil service commission,
Do we need a new one, or did somebody, Dan, isn't Dan doing that one?
Bob Linden
He had-
was in Manly, he moved out of the county.
Oh,
yeah, and then
And Dan
Jerry
said he
Olson
would-
is up again, so Dan said, I have Dan's application.
Dan applied.
Yeah, so he'd be in the vacant spot and then Jerry gets re-upped.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Care Connections is still gonna be AJ and Enos is, alternate.
For 6 more months.
Winworth Betco will still be, yeah, will still be Enos, will be re-upped for 3 years.
The advisory.
Yeah,
The advisory board.
The advisory board.
for Winworth Betco?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's on the
Winward
advisory-
Betco, I'm on the advisory
committee,
board.
And we're all on the.
Yeah,
board.
we're all on the executive.
Yeah,
oh, true, there are two, isn't there? Oh, yeah, that says advisory,
I
never
think
mind.
anyone who was gonna be an alternative can't come, so it
Yeah.
doesn't mean.
Board of Directors, second judicial, 1-year term, that'll be Enos and AJ as alternate, and that's another one of those advisory things, right? You
It is
don't
now.
do anything, no.
Yeah, we only have a meeting once a year,
Okay.
and that's optional,
Zoom.
cause they don't pay for it anymore. No more mileage.
North Iowa Regional Housing Authority, Julie Robb wanted to be out, but that's one that, I don't know if we have anybody yet.
Now, I was on that originally, and then I got Julie to take that position. You want me to take that back?
Can you?
Want to, and if we can find a replacement in the future, we can always,
Why don't I
Why don't
take
you do
that
that?
back?
Yeah.
Cause I'm the one that found Julie to get on there.
and if we can find a replacement in the future, we can always
Yep,
appoint.
we can always
that
appoint,
person.
that's what we did. I took it for like 6, 8 months and I found her.
Okey-doke, thank you. That's good.
I think those quarterly?
NIACOG are 1-year terms, and that's AJ is the delegate, Mark's the alternate, Scott Hegel's the city rep, and Merlin Bartz is the economic interests person. Transportation policy, I guess just stop me if you
That's me.
want somebody. Yep, that's 1-year term, and that's Mark and Melissa.
Melissa.
NICOG revolving loan fund, that's another 1 year, and Chad Nelson's in that. North Iowa Vocational Center is a 2-year, and that's Mark and AJ as alternate.
They still go by that, or is that 43 North Iowa?
Never had a meeting on that.
I don't know.
And you, that's your?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, they always, what was that one called? North Iowa Vocational?
Yeah. North Iowa Vocational Center Inc. I'll have to
No, I
look
mean,
that up,
he always-
maybe.
I think that's the one, I don't think, yeah, I never had a meeting, I don't know.
The Airport Zoning Ordinance Board of Adjustment, AJ will be up for another 3 years. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, Shell Rock is annually, that's AJ Director and Jim Hansen alternate. That's it.
Okay. I guess then I will take a motion to appoint these members to the boards as we read them off there, I guess.
I'll motion to reappoint the names and appoint new ones, and we'll find our vacancies.
Try.
Okay.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. Okay. So then we gotta approve Rich,
Yeah.
okay? I will take a motion to reappoint Rich as the county engineer.
I will make that a motion.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded to reappoint Rich. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. And we need to authorize Rich to sign, yeah, need a motion to reauthorize Rich to
All that stuff.
all that stuff there in the, yeah, whole bunch of stuff in there, so
And then do you wanna
Does
change
that
the
cover-
You wanna change any of those
amounts?
dollar amounts?
I think they're all pretty good, aren't they, right?
I don't know.
I'd
I
say
don't know what
they're-
barbed wire is.
I
The
don't,
farmer.
yeah, not too many put up barbed wire, let them, the ones that do are high tensile, and I don't even know what that even costs, it's not cheap, I know that, but
I think the corn and all other crops are okay.
I
aren't
think
they?
so, they look pretty good to me right now, so.
Okay, I make a motion to have approved Rich to execute certification of work and final acceptance of plans, and then leave the prices on the fencing and cropland damage the same.
Same, okay, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, moved and seconded, is there any further discussion? Alright, hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion will carry, okay. So now, we need to authorize you, right?
Yep.
Salaries, payrolls, insurance, is there a motion to report the county auditor to do the salaries, insurance, payrolls, and all the stuff listed there?
I'll make that a motion.
Alright, for a second.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. Colin, is there no volume or?
I haven't seen,
I know, that's what it says on my screen, I'm just curious. Apparently, people
I
can't,
think
not
it
hearing
just pops
anything.
up.
just pops up. I didn't exit out, so maybe it is working, but,
Oh, that's if you have your, it'll tell you that
Oh,
if you're
okay.
muted.
gotcha.
You can't, yeah.
Oh, if you're using your computer?
Okay.
It's just
So I-
trying to help you out.
Wow,
That's something new.
I
I've
don't
never
know,
seen
yeah.
that pop up
I
before.
haven't been
It
on
just
there for so
popped up on
long,
mine,
just,
too.
yeah, on there just so I know, but, okay. So what do we got now? We need this,
Drainage.
drainage,
Go back to our regular,
oh, we're back to our regular meeting.
Yep.
on this
Alright.
end.
Let's see what we got here.
There's a county engineer is in here.
It's all good on the appointments then.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, we got drainage claims here. Any questions on that?
I'd motion to approve drainage claims.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. There you go. Okay. Alright, there's no regular claims today, right?
Nope.
No reports,
Nope.
payroll,
Oh, here's a claim. Sorry.
claim, alright.
Oh, I guess I have a report too.
So stuff in there. Okay.
What's the claim?
Payroll.
This is
Oh,
payroll.
I'll motion to approve payroll claims.
Is there a motion, is there a second?
I will second that.
Will you second to the payroll claims? Any further discussion? Hearing none. Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign, motion will carry.
I normally don't have reports now, but it's a clerk of court.
Clerk of court, is there more than $4.05?
Mm-hmm. A big one.
I'll motion to approve the report. I'll motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
I moved in second to approve the reports. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. Well, that's $4.05 we didn't have.
Almost worth the paper.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Alright. So we, okay, the payroll one, right? This is from public health. And I did struggle with it a little bit. We had a good conversation over it, but, and I think the only thing I thought we did wrong was when we brung Shannon on, we should have had her at a starting wage. Gave her 6 months to get her feet wet, get in there, and then we should have probably approved a little bit of a raise. Cause we started her basically at her previous wage. And, but we voted as a board to up their wages. Shannon would be at 81,120, Lexi at 78, and then Laura Block, which Laura was behind quite a bit. She probably shouldn't have been brung on as low as she was, but that was a previous hire under the previous administration too. So we voted to raise her to 16. So this is to approve the salary change.
When will that take effect?
January 2nd,
January
today.
Or second today? What percentage is it, did you guys?
Oh, I
Roughly.
didn't bring my notes with these, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was,
Still less than what Jesse was
yeah,
gonna get, but
it was not huge. Kathy had all the math there, I can't remember.
Wasn't she at 68 before? They were both running like
There was,
68.
no, one was at 77 and the other one was like,
Yeah,
there wasn't much difference. One was at 77 and one was like 75
on a
something.
per hour raise, it was like $1.50 or something like that.
And
And now
really,
she's
they
going to
have-
81,
Yes,
so it's like 77 something to 81, it isn't a big deal.
yeah,
And they have a board, so technically you're just acknowledging.
Yeah,
that's what I said, but like I said,
I just
and
don't know
and
what's
I
going
did
on.
remind them, I said, we still gotta face budgets. I know you're doing a fantastic job getting things, getting more grants in and stuff, but, you know, just a reminder that,
I'll make a motion to approve that.
okay, is there a second?
I'll second it.
I moved in second, is there any further discussion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. All right, is there any liquor?
Nope.
Okay, this construction evaluation resolution, do this every year.
Yep, master matrix, isn't it?
Yep. So, is there any questions on it? It hasn't changed at all, I can read it if we need to, but otherwise it's the same we've done for years.
Just approving the use of the master matrix, correct?
Correct.
I just wish the state would update it. Look at it once in a while after 20-some years.
Yep.
I'll motion to approve the resolution 2025-01 on the construction evaluation.
Yep.
I'll second
All
that.
right, been moved and seconded, any further discussion? Contact your state legislators. All right, hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Hang on. Do a roll call.
Oh, yeah, it's a
Yep.
resolution, there you
It's a
go.
resolution.
Good
All
job.
right, Stone,
Aye.
Bober,
Aye.
Smithy, aye, motion will carry.
It'll come back to you.
I don't know,
Like riding a bike, Mark, you never really forget. Sometimes you wobble, but.
I wobble a lot anymore. All right, okay.
We make it.
Hourly wages,
What are we at, 1575 right now?
What it was last year.
What'd that sheet say?
Yeah,
Yeah,
75.
so if you raise it 3%, you're at like 1623, you could go to like 1625.
Don't we say we don't really have anybody even at that anyways, do
Well, we
Just
did,
had-
you asked that last year, and we did have,
it was
well,
a
Laura
public
would have
health.
been,
Laura
that's
was.
why Shannon.
she was the only one that
Yeah.
was at that.
She would have been the latest hire, and I'd say it was.
Would this affect them?
It would on the new budget year.
So then should it be 16 plus 3% instead, since they just put her to 3?
Or
Or to
I took
16?
1575 times 3,
But she just,
and that was 1623 then.
So you're talking about, yeah,
she just went to 16 then, right?
Yeah,
yeah, she's just going to
So
16.
we would affect their budget.
Yeah.
could go 16.
This won't
We
be
could go
this,
16 and then they can figure it out from there.
this doesn't take effect immediately.
No, we'd wanna make this come into
It's-
This
play
would be
July
for the budget
first.
year, right?
Yep,
This is all for budget year.
yep, we ran into that problem
Yep.
a couple years ago.
So, okay, so the difference between $5.75 and $6 at 3% is what?
15, you mean 1575 at 3?
Yeah, excuse me.
It's 1623.
But if she went 3% off the 16, she was suggesting, being we just, that would be,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would be, 3,
My calculator.
1648.
be fit, yeah,
So we're not
1640
talking a huge
something.
difference. And that's probably where we should have been last year on that for starting wages, but because if you don't have decent starting wages or some of this stuff down the line, well, we're not gonna get people either, so. Just a lot of other places are
Yeah,
raising starting
it's,
wages.
it's not a big deal.
No, so base it off the 16 then. Wanna make a motion on that?
I'll motion to move it to 16.
And then for the budget, figuring the budget here.
Then they can figure
additional,
that out.
you know,
I'll
Well, we'll see
second.
what we actually come up with, but
Right.
we have to add that 3% now, and then, I mean, is that what we're looking at?
No, we just go with minimum wage, and
Minimum
then
wage.
they do the 3% on their budget.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, this will be the hourly rate paid by the courthouse for fiscal year
The minimum.
26, effective July 1, 24,
So if
25.
they give the
25.
3%, should get it, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah,
so
they
there's
got-
So
motion.
you would have to bump it 3% more if you wanted to give her a raise, if they still stick with this.
Well, I thought they'd do that in their budget. We'd go to 16, and then if they bumped it 3,
Yeah, cause this is just the minimum starting.
this is just the minimum for everybody.
Yep,
Let them deal with their budget.
Yeah, so if they go above it, they can do that.
Yeah, they can go above it.
that'd be mine, yeah.
As long as we're at 16, that's where we need to be.
Yep.
So yeah, my motion will stay at $16.
Okay, so
I
second.
second that.
Okay, been moved in second. Any further discussion? I'm fine with that, so, okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye,
Opposed, same sign. Motion will carry. Okay.
and that'll take effect July 1st.
For the budget-wise expense, this is gonna, we approved 16 for her in the last, on the salary increase. Shannon had already.
Right, but our 16 for countywide
Across the board,
employees
yes.
won't take effect till July 1st.
Nope, so any new-
Otherwise, we mess with people's budgets.
Any new hire would still be at 1575 technically, and then in July 1, they would move to 16.
Yep,
Yep.
because in the past, you used to make it effective January 1st, and that didn't work.
Okay, official newspapers, which would be the Manly Junction Signal and the Northwood Anchor, correct?
Yep.
Is there a motion to continue with that?
I'll make a motion to continue that.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign, motion will carry. Okay, mileage rate.
You wanna go to 70?
That's the adjusted rate, right?
Yeah,
That's the federal,
that's the federal.
Yeah.
and that's what we always do is track them.
I don't know, I'm not taking it, so
I make a motion that we go to 70 cents, just like the federal.
okay.
I'll support that motion.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. Okay, meal reimbursement rate, which is at 38 right now.
We don't have that many people use it anyway, do we?
No, we don't.
But if we raise it like COLA 2.5%, you're looking at 38.95, so you could raise it up just a hair. You could go to 40 very easy if you wanted to.
You could, but yeah, I personally don't see a reason to, but in a way, it's one thing I don't even think we need to do myself, because most conferences you go to, the meals are
The
provided.
meals are provided.
And if you're taking a meal while you're driving to that conference, that's no different than driving to work and getting paid to eat here.
We just need something on
Well,
record.
doesn't that only pay if you're overnight? Or
Yeah.
if you're gone for the day?
If you're gone if
According to
you're
our
gone
handbook.
overnight, I think it says in the book, yeah, you gotta be overnight or whatever, but.
According to our handbook.
Yeah,
So if you make a day trip, technically you don't get it.
Right. Well, Jen, pretty good chance it's gonna be included, like we go to statewide supervisors or whatever. I mean, Kenny used to stay over always, but, cause he was on the exec board or whatever, but.
Yeah.
And,
I'll motion to leave it at $38.
all right, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, been moved and second. Any further discussion? Alright, hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion will carry. Alright. Okay, discussion of possible action on 23/024 Central Iowa Detention Center 28E agreement. Alright, so this is part of the big squabble going on down there too. Apparently the E28s had not been updated, I guess, or weren't registered at the state or something, and there was a few people that kinda wanna take over that board, trying to get people so we can't vote if they don't have an up-to-date E28. That's kind of the big gist of it. It's just a squabble going on.
So they want us to approve both 18 and 23.
Tony wants to make sure that we get everything up to date on the E28s so that everybody that sits on that board now can still vote.
So if we make a motion, send them the minutes, we're good.
Yep, that's all we need.
So who, and then they would record them at the state.
Yeah, and I'm assuming, I know we've been working with, the attorneys and stuff, getting everything updated and spending more money on attorney fees because people are pissy. And, we just need to get this, we just need to update. I think we were okay before, but this way, if we got it, you send them a copy.
Cause you don't report that to,
No,
cause it's not one, I mean, if it was one that we initiated with somebody else, then we would wanna report it.
it could have been a step that we've done this before and it just got to Tony and it never got finalized, never got
Well, we-
state recorded or.
We haven't done 18 or 23 and we joined in March of 17.
We did 18.
We did 18.
Not according to that paperwork that you sent out.
We weren't on that list. I guess,
We
right?
were on the
Okay.
list for 23 and 18.
Okay. So he
You
must
can
not.
check me if I'm wrong, maybe I looked at it.
Maybe we never got to that one, but anyway. He's just asking for whatever he's asking for, I guess I have to look back.
He's looking for approval
Yeah.
from the board.
So, I mean, if you wanna do the full swoop, make the motion and we'll do that and we can send it off that way that we're,
Well, this 2080 would supersede any other.
Anyone's
2080s,
anyway,
'cause
it
every
should-
time you do it, it's
yeah.
updated to this, so those are kinda.
this would be the current,
I'm just going by his email. He said he'd like to have them,
yeah, he's been.
which, yeah, like you're saying, this one's gonna update the rest of them, so why do you want the one from back there?
Right,
Unless they just wanna get their ducks in a row.
right.
I think that's
Jesse,
just
you're going to the wrong
dynasties and
seat.
process.
Well, I'll make a motion.
Right there.
Yeah, you're in the wrong chair.
This
I'll
is
make a
the-
motion to approve the 28E updates for 2023. And then if we need them for 2018, we can do it next week.
Which,
Okay,
yep, I'll second that motion.
alright, it's been moved and seconded.
And discussion on that would be that
Yep, go ahead.
this is the only one on the agenda, so, and I think that if this is fine, like say it should, everything else
It
prior should,
should get it current, it keeps
It
us a
could-
voting member anyway, at least,
Yeah.
I mean, and then, if they're gonna go back and fight the fact that we weren't done in 18, there's several others that weren't.
Yeah, there's
That's
quite a
gonna
list.
negate
there's
Everything
quite a
we've ever done
long
down
list
there,
of
opens
counties.
up a legal can of worms down there, that'd be just ridiculous.
yep,
So my motion is accurate,
Okay.
I'm
Yep.
just using 23.
Yep.
Alright, if there's no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion will carry, right. Thanks for getting that off to him. See what happens next. We got January meetings.
Well, it just seems weird to do something without a signature page.
I think if somebody did not dot their Ts and cross their, that's my only guess, and like I say, the lawyers haven't had any issue with it, I mean, we use,
We're getting services, everything's fine down there, it's just,
now,
like you said, you've
few
gotta.
people that
They
wanna
just want
control the
paper-
board.
They just want paperwork.
Mhm.
There's a few people that spend a lot more money down there than we do, I get it. I'm voting for stuff that people are paying 15, 20 grand a month for, but that's not why I'm there, it's not, it's for the services for all those kids.
We can't help it that we're a small county,
No.
we should still have representation regardless.
So the
If we
pressure's
spend
on Jesse,
$100 a month
there
or
are
$1
no
million
kids down at
a month.
detention.
I have a
for while.
question, they said on there, they
Keep them on the straight
marked
and
out
narrow.
the alternate, who's the alternate
I have
for?
to say, I love pressure.
Well, good,
Love it. I'll be calm and cool the whole time.
alright, we're good then. Let's just hope that, we're very fortunate in this county, we don't have a lot of we have juvenile issues, but nothing like Fort Dodge does.
Probably-
The big towns down in Polk County, I mean, thank God Polk County actually isn't a member down here.
Blackhawk
Just-
is probably
Blackhawk
big
is
one.
another one, I feel sorry for those counties and
Yeah.
having to budget, but anyway. Alright, did that's a building ground, is there anything on that right now?
How are we doing on the roof? Where'd we come out on that?
I heard it dripping
With
last week.
Midwest?
You know, he never got back to me again.
Well, he
That-
said it looked like it had been all done wrong from day
Right.
one.
I'll reach out to him again. I know they're.
Once he's got it on the schedule, he just can't get here, I
Maybe
mean,
the weather.
weather.
I'll reach out to him again, but I did call him last time we talked about it, and I think I never did hear back, so. I'll call him again today.
Okay. Anything else on buildings and grounds and maintenance? Everything else, okay, oh, we gotta get that toilet fixed in there.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll call Tyler, cause I'll see if
There's a
he's,
sign on the toilet that's out of
Put
order.
it on his list when he's here.
yeah, when they come
And
in.
nobody tells me anything.
I don't know, nobody sent us a message either,
It's
so I
funny
don't
they
know who put it on
wouldn't
there.
communicate that they put a sign up.
Unless they did it when they were cleaning, cause it was leaking or.
That could be.
I didn't even look at it, I just saw the sign, so. Right, top Iowa Water Main Extension Project. General
I
discussion
think
on
we're
that.
pretty well
We're done on it, pretty much, already.
done,
Is it in use right now?
oh yeah.
Okay,
Um,
we know
oh,
that-
one thing, so when we did the upgrade, we got more pressure. We had to change heads on our chlorine and our chemical pumps, chemical injection pumps. And the heads on that are failing because they're, after they sold them to us, then they told us that they're technically not rated for that.
Oh, that's nice.
So, they wanted like 4,000 apiece for new pumps. And I said, absolutely not. I think there's other options out there. I think those pumps are way more glorified than what we need. And Jake agreed with me, so he was getting pricing on some other pumps to put in there and was supposed to get back to me. I said, if you get prices, we gotta move forward with it, so we'll just use, our reserve dollars out of that, but hopefully we should be half that for chemical pumps then. And get, then everything's ready for 150 PSI, and I told him in that number, get us, some extra rebuild kits, so we have a couple rebuild kits, cause occasionally you gotta rebuild the heads. Said, so those are on hand, so that when something fails, we
You got
can
a
get it
kit there.
fixed. You know, it's only, those kits are probably a few $100s to have sitting on the shelf, but it's worth it.
Okay.
So as soon as I hear something more, or see an email on the pricing on that, I'll shoot it to you guys, but other than that, it's going good, so.
so those guys can put the kits in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Simple.
Those are just seals.
yeah, yep, so,
Good.
and then, like I said, all the water meters are there.
Do they install them, or gotta get somebody?
Well, I gotta get with Levi and meet out there,
Okay.
being they're shorthanded, we're just gonna have Larson's do it.
Larson did.
He's gonna give us a price to do it, so. Cause that'll be an overnight thing during slow hours, and so I just gotta meet up with Levi out there sometime to get a price from him, and then we can get all those new meters installed, and then everything should be about as up to date as we can get it
Perfect.
for now, so.
Good.
Get it fixed. Alright, is Melissa?
No, she's
gone?
texted me today, she's.
That's right.
Homesick.
Okay. Okay, there should be no people services today.
I noticed on the printout that you sent out that wastewater is holding its own right now for the last 5 months. We're not losing ground on it.
What's the start?
That's a start.
Helps.
Did we get the rates adjusted out there?
No. They were close though.
Already.
Jason and Jeff were working on
Yep.
the ordinance last night.
Yeah, they were
I
close
know
on
it's-
it.
That's like,
Yeah,
probably
because
close.
that's what we'll have to do is go through and approve that ordinance,
Yep.
but him and Jeff were
They're,
going back
yeah,
and forth.
okay, good.
That's
And
the
what
last
about
thing.
the RFP for,
Oh,
That's a
Service.
Jason thing, somebody else.
just does a letter have to go to people's service for termination? Is the 60 days coming, or 60 or 90 days or whatever coming
when
out?
does it expire? It's a ways out. June, right?
End of June. Yeah, somebody else
That'll come up quick too.
wants to call Jason on that, feel free.
I'll call him.
Good, okay. See where he's at on that. Okay, so department head discussion.
Sheriff? God, I love saying that.
Well,
Wait a minute, he's missing.
Yeah, wrong spot.
it's been a busy morning.
Good.
Well, you got everybody deputized today?
No, not yet.
Oh,
We're gonna be at 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep. I got first of all, I apologize for being late. I
No,
didn't know
you're
there was an 8:30 meeting.
Yeah, we started it. That's fine.
You're here at the right time.
That was a Kenny Abrams move a few years ago. So
Ah,
we gotta start
I
earlier.
was in a meeting with Denny. He's got a doctor's appointment today. So I was meeting with him before, swore him in. Well, I was missing this 8:30 meeting. But anyways, yeah, kinda got a lot of stuff to do, but
Yeah.
we'll make it through it.
Glad to have you aboard,
Yep.
so,
I'm excited.
okay.
Good.
Anybody else on department heads then? Okay, supervisor weekly.
I did not have anything in that period of time.
Me neither.
I just had the board of health, I guess is all I had, so.
I do have a question. You got an email, was it from, Winifred?
Oh, yeah.
And that has to be done in January here? So they were gonna take the ball there and get back and come to us with a
Like a proposal.
proposal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you talk to her?
No, I just
Should've sent
showed up
that
and
email.
as soon as I saw it, I forwarded it to you guys, cause I saw I was the only one on it, so just make sure you guys saw it, but. I'm not
I
quite
just thought I
sure.
asked if you.
I guess she'll have to reach out to us and.
Yeah, she's gotta take the ball.
Yeah, so I don't, it sounds like they're going after some grants and whatever, but,
Yeah.
we still have to see
It
what
was a CAT grant, wasn't it?
yeah, something
Yeah.
with,
So they're
IEDA.
looking for matching dollars or looking for dollars, I would assume, so.
I think pretty much the same that the railroad did,
It'd be similar to that,
be similar to that.
whether it's.
We'll see, they reach out to us and we'll get them on the agenda, I guess, and we'll have the
Yep.
discussion, so, alright, and we already done the other two things there. Anything for next week's agenda items, so that'd be Monday, I guess, right? I'm sure meeting season is starting again, when we see them, sure Farm Bureau will be looking for us, Fair Board, all that stuff, so.
Yep, I haven't heard anything yet, so.
Statewide's on there, we need to get registered, I guess it's not too late.
Libraries are coming next week too, I think.
The libraries,
Oh, okay. Yep, and you got the IT stuff all set, but we really don't have to be at any of that other than the 10th probably, right? Yeah. Joel, I talked to Joel the other night, so we got teams coming. Was there any surveys that we need to figure out? I was looking at that, and it didn't look like that applied to us, so.
No, I don't think
I
so.
think that's more in-house stuff for you guys.
That's all you guys have.
We're not,
That's-
we're not
that's
on the
enough.
network. we're
those
not
that
part
use
of
it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I just looked through a couple questions and go, oh, this really don't pertain to me, and I guess if they do, they'll let me know, so, alright.
And the fair is going to come to us with a proposal?
Or are they?
I don't know, I'm
No,
asking you.
there's usually a end of the year fair board stuff.
They have their annual, or
Annual
not their,
meetings,
their
whatever.
appreciation dinner.
Yeah, whenever.
They have the
that-
animal meeting, you went to that.
I went to the annual
The
meeting.
appreciation dinner is usually in
Usually
January sometime.
Farm Bureau reaches out and has us come.
Yep.
Um,
You'll be invited to that too.
Yep.
I know,
So,
they
They'll
usually
get you.
invite us and you.
and then we got it's the 7th for the employee retirement accounts, that's updating those. Okay, alright, if there's nothing else, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
Alright, it's been moved and seconded, any further discussion? Alright, hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign, motion carries.